plaintiff, Nicolette Riddick, dated the defendant for 3 years. And 1 year into the relationship, he became sneaky. Nicolette soon discovered the defendant had impregnated another woman after she found a text message on his phone, and she's suing him today for 2 unpaid tickets. Defendant Joshua Thomas says he was attracted to Nicolette because she was beautiful and not stuck up, but he admits that he ruined the relationship by cheating on her. Joshua insists Nicolette is suing him for more than he owes.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
So me and Joshua Thomas, we dated for about 3 years. He was my first boyfriend. Everything was good until about a year into the relationship. He became sneaky. He was cheating a lot. I noticed he was doing things like having his phone in his socks and stuff instead of charging it, had it in his socks.
When? Had it in his socks when?
At night when we go to sleep, it's in his socks. he would have on long white socks and he would put the phone in his socks, in his ankle, just so I couldn't get to it. So, okay, so I would see that he had the phone in his socks and everything, so I asked him about it, and then one day, he had the phone everywhere. If I get up at 3 o'clock in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, his phone in the kitchen, he gets up behind me to go get it. So one day I was getting ready for work, and I'm looking for my hat, and I see his phone wrapped up in a shirt at the foot of the bed. So I get the phone out the shirt, and it's a message on it, and it say, "Good morning, baby, I love you," from some girl. So I get the number, and I called her. And she told me that they was dating for 7 months. She was pregnant by him. So me and her trapped him up. And I told him, I left work and I told him that I needed him to go somewhere to run an errand with me. And he came along. So we goes to the girl house. And I tell her to come outside. So she comes out and approach him at the truck. And he gonna say, "Ma'am, I don't know you." And she was like, "Really?" She was like, "Really, Josh? You don't know me? Really, Josh? You gonna do me like this?" And he was like, "Ma'am, you got the wrong person. I don't know who So
now, men say that jokingly when we're together. We always say, we just never admit.
No.
If they see you and they catch you in act, just say, "This ain't me."
But
that's joking. You actually did that?
And put the window up. He did that and rolled the window up on her and told her to get away from the car. He don't know who she was. So she comes to my side of the car and she starts showing me messages from them two, pictures of him. So I say, "Josh, you don't know her. I'm looking at the messages in the picture." That's not me. I don't know who that is. So he says, "I don't know who that is. That's not me." So, as time went on, we go back to the house and everything, and we was living together. He didn't pay no rent. I paid the rent. I just asked him to pay a $60 light bill at the time, and we got into about that.
Did he work?
He was working at the time, and I asked him to pay the $60 light bill. He got his sack and left.
Did you make significantly more than him?
Not much. I was working at McDonald's. I didn't make too much more, but
why you let him get away with not paying equal then?
Because he just wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it, I was afraid in the apartment. I did put him out, but I was afraid in the apartment because I had little rodents, so I let him come live with me. It was little mice in there, so I let him come live there. Because he's not afraid. He's not afraid of him, and I was scared.
All right, you can't have live-in security and make him pay. You can't make the security pay you.
But I had got a cat and everything, and it was okay. It was my first apartment, so he was not afraid of those type of things, and I was scared, so I left him there. But when I came back home, I just asked that he paid the $60 light bill, and he wouldn't even pay that.
All right, so you give me some background on the case.
Well, I met Nicolette like 3 years ago. She was a nice young lady, beautiful. She wasn't all stuck up, no attitude problems. So we started dating. We had a good time. She was cool, but like she said, I cheated on her, and that's when it went wrong.
You didn't have a lock you could put on your phone?
There was a lock on my phone.
I was smarter than that.
She just...
Cracked the lock?
She's smart. She's smart. She's very intelligent. Well, like I was saying...
They say criminals are really smart. Because I believe that was a crime. That was an invasion of his privacy.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. He had a lock on his phone, meaning he doesn't...
He didn't even pay me for the phone. It's my phone. I can't break in something that belongs to me. He was borrowing the phone.
But smart.
But if she gave it to me, it's my phone. If she gave it to me,
You was supposed to
if she
pay.
gave it to me, it's my phone, right?
Unless she said it was a gift.
I didn't. He was supposed
She
to
never
use
told you
and
it was
got
a
his
gift.
stuff.
It
No,
was-
Yeah,
no,
tell
I
me it was
didn't.
a
I
gift.
said you can use it. No, and you supposed to get your
But,
cell phone.
ma'am,
You still don't
when
have
you
it.
loan it to someone, that is tantamount to a temporary gift. And
It
with
was
a
right
gift, you have no rights. Because once you've gifted it, it's that recipient's phone. So in this case, that temporary gift, at the time he had it, was his, and you invaded his privacy. So she committed a crime against you, sir.
I
You
agree.
can leave here and go to the police station.
Okay.
In the meantime, how much cheating did you do? And did you use this tactic that men just joke about using, saying that wasn't you when clearly it is?
I cheated. I don't know how many times.
All right. What type of job did you have back then?
I was a material handler. I worked with the material.
All right, so why weren't you paying your share? She says you weren't paying your share when you all were living together.
I ain't want to pay
Why?
because I wanted to have my cake and eat it too.
You wanted to use her for money?
No, I ain't want to use her, but I'm
That's
just
using her.
saying.
When you don't pay your share, then you're using her.
I didn't have to stay there.
Right. So you should have
She
moved.
allowed me, so
Allowed, right.
Yes.
So
So
you
how
should have
you
allowed
losing?
yourself to pay, sir.
you right.
All right. He knows how to cut it off with a judge.
No, it's not.
You've
it's
done
not
this
even
before,
like that.
haven't you?
But right is right and wrong is wrong.
Listen to him. He talking all the good stuff. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I was wrong, Johnny, and you're right. And you've been before a judge before, haven't you?
Yes, I did.
Yes, right. And you learned well because you're saying it all correctly. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And Yana, I was wrong. I love it. You're going to win this. I don't care what she says. Go ahead.
I like that.
What tickets does he owe you for?
So he stole my truck and back in May 2016. He hit someone, so he was my truck was impounded and I got tickets on it. Due to him stealing the truck after I told him not to touch it, he took it upon himself anyway to go run someone. He takes the truck. So
I ain't steal no truck.
You stole
She
it.
gave me the keys.
How I give you the keys and I had just got it out
Go
the
ahead,
pound.
ma'am.
I had just got the truck out the pound because he got arrested coming from work. So I told him not to touch the
What
truck.
did he get arrested for?
Probably driving crazy if you ask me.
Go ahead.
So back in Maywood, they locked him up, and I got the truck out the pound. So he got these tickets. He hit a man on a bike. He hit the man on a bike, Your Honor. This is his mugshot.
Look, he didn't get criminal
it was all over
charges.
the news.
Was the man injured?
Yeah, he was injured, Your Honor.
Look, he didn't get criminal charges, sir. Were
Your
you
Honor,
charged
look.
with a crime?
Yes, he almost killed this man, Your Honor. This man was in the hospital.
Took
He
him
dragged
to
this man.
recover 6 months.
And once I found out about the tickets, I had asked him, would he pay the tickets? He said he would pay them. A year later, I still don't have no money. And I work for Chicago Transit Authority, Your Honor. I can't have these tickets on my record because I can lose my job. Yeah. And he obviously don't seem to care about me losing my job. And here go the tickets that he owed me for.
I see it, please.
Thank you.
He didn't sue you yet? When did this happen?
Back in May 2016.
Oh, okay.
And he lucky y'all I'm suing them for them tickets because they tried to sue me for $100,000 due to
Right.
that accident on my
Correct.
license.
That's why I was wondering if you got sued yet. Somebody.
Well, they took the lady, she we notarized the letter and they removed me off because he said that he was in fault of the accident. It was his
Okay.
fault.
And they haven't sued him?
Yes.
They have? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're gonna break
I ain't
you.
gonna get nothing.
You sure?
I ain't got nothing.
Then you'll never have anything.
I'ma have something.
Well, then that's when they'll get it. They will.
I ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, they will. If you ever have anything, they'll find out and they'll get it.
I doubt it.
Okay.
They gonna
Keep doubting it. What do you say about the tickets, sir?
Well, I'm quite sure that I got the tickets, but I don't recall Nicolette telling me about the tickets, and she let them double. So
I let them, Josh, you
Then
got
I say that?
arrested. You got
I
arrested.
said you let
if
them
you would
double.
never stole it, we wouldn't even be here.
I done steal
You did
anything.
steal it because
Ma'am?
I told you not to touch it.
Did they issue tickets on the scene or not?
The truck was impounded, and I still couldn't get it back because I didn't have no money. And of course,
He wasn't in the truck. He ran.
Yeah, he was in the truck. No, he was in the truck.
That's
and
my
in the
question.
police
They didn't
station.
give you tickets while you were at the scene?
This is him right here. You probably
Quiet, ma'am.
Yes.
Did they give you tickets at
They
the
ain't
scene?
give me no tickets at the scene. They gave them to me down the line.
They gave them to you?
Yes. I didn't know that it was for her. I thought it was for me.
How did you get them? By mail?
No, I got them at the police station.
The tickets.
Yes.
So what's your defense to not paying them again?
Because I thought it was for me. I didn't know it was for her. And
But
she,
they're for tickets that you caused.
right.
So that's why you should pay. You caused them.
I ain't say I wouldn't pay it. It's
Okay.
that she showed me the tickets after the double. I felt like I should only have to pay the original price.
But they gave you the original price, right?
Huh?
When the police gave them to you, there was a certain amount on there, right?
Yes.
This is before she mentioned anything to you, right?
Right.
So that's what you should have paid.
No, but I ain't know it was affecting her. That's what I'm saying. If it's affecting me, I don't care.
Okay. Well, now you know.
Yeah, I
$512 is your
Thank you.
judgment. Have a good day.
You should have been paid those tickets. You should have been paid them tickets.
know. It's all right.
Thank you.
Looking lovely.
I'm talking anymore. Can I leave now? I don't want to say anything else to him. I'm glad that I won this case because you know that can make me lose my job, and I don't feel like we should even have to be here if you would have just manned up and paid those tickets.
I ain't got nothing to say to her. I just wish her well. That's all.
You should be sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, I apologize, but I'm not sorry.